What's shaking door-to-door mastery fans? This is Paul Shakuri with a motivational video about, hey, you got it, your day. I'm going to talk to you about your day, how to get excited, what are some of the things we can control and some of the things that we can't control, but the things we can control, how to use that to our advantage to deliver and drive us to that next level. Start. Okay, so today's been yet another busy, crazy day. But as promised, I am going to share this content with you. Now, first of all, I'm going to start off by saying, if you're watching this on YouTube, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. This is how I get the content out to you guys. If you want to better your sales career, if you want to become a better door-to-door salesperson, telemarketer, pick up the phone and dial, you're going to have to learn the skill set of what it takes to close deals. And a lot of times what it takes is just that inside drive of picking up the phone and putting it inside your head that I am going to get this deal. I'm going to close this. I am going to get this account. There's no way I'm going to not come out alive without this deal. So let's talk about, first of all, and I'm pumped, I'm excited here today to bring this video to you guys. What are some of the things, and this is an open discussion. As you see, it's a more of a free flow type of style now that I'm getting into, because I found out I'm best at explaining what it is I want to teach you guys when I basically am just being myself and getting inside deep within the roots of what I am attempting to tell you guys, and just letting it come out and flow. So when I'm talking to somebody face to face, and this is for you entrepreneurs out there who are doing internet marketing, it's a completely different ballgame than door-to-door cold calling or picking up the phone and actually talking to somebody. Because you could be watching this in November, December, January of 2018, 17, or all the way to God knows when, because this video is going to be on the internet forever. So we need to understand something, that it's different. I can't really, if I just stay quiet here, it's going to be quiet and nobody's going to listen, talk back, and I'm not going to have that two-way communication. So the best part is for you door knockers out there, for you telemarketers, for you cold callers, for you internet marketers, you can actually get to your prospects. I shouldn't have said internet marketers. For internet marketers, what I meant is if you're sending out an email blast and someone's able to respond to you, or you send out an email and you're trying to hook somebody to get a response back to you, there's two-way communication here, okay? There's two-way communication. See, what are some of the things that you can and we can control on a day-to-day basis? And if you're starting off your day by watching this video, you're going to hear all the different types of things that I can possibly think of on the spot, that you can really control, and the things that are out of your control. So let's talk about the first thing that you can control for your day. Number one, you can control what time you wake up. Now, I'm not here to tell you that when you wake up, if you're going on 2 hours of sleep, you're not going to be at your fullest potential. What I'm saying is fullest energy potential. The first thing you can control is what time you wake up. If you want to start becoming a better salesperson, a more successful business entrepreneur, you're going to have to start getting your ass out of bed earlier. Really, it's the reality. Or you're going to have to start getting more of those hours of sleep. But if you're getting more of those hours of sleep and you're not getting your ass up earlier, you're going to have to grind and hustle really, really late. Because there's only so much time within a day. And I know you hear this over and over again. There's so much time in a day and I got to go and maximize my potential, right? I know that crap, but the reality is, are you consistent with the time you wake up, or do you just wake up when you wake up and you don't really have a purpose and a motivating factor, a drive to go out there and actually do anything with it? Like, really, do you? So I need you folks to understand, and you got to put this on your radar of things to do starting tomorrow morning, okay? Get your ass out of bed at a specific time. be it 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, that's maximum. You should be up and running. You control what time you get out of bed. And when you control what time you actually wake up and get out of bed, well, the things I'm going to talk about that are going to lead into what you do later on throughout your day are going to ultimately convert and turn into sales, are going to ultimately turn and convert into you making more money, are going to ultimately turn and convert into none other than moving to that next level, advancing. You can't be a bum and sleep in and expect to be a professional, athlete. I've made a commitment for the next 30 days. Every single day, I'm going to be exercising. I'm going to be working out. I feel I'm looking better. And as a matter of fact, if you guys watched my video yesterday, I was saying, I don't freaking have any haters. And I don't have any haters, but I've been following all these multimillionaires and billionaires, and they said the only way you know you've made it is when you have haters. Now listen to me. Yesterday there was a comment on my, and you're wondering probably why I'm doing this. There was a comment on my YouTube channel, and guys like, the dude's got boobs. I'm like, holy shoot, I am, and I do. Look at that crap. I've been working out, I've been pumping, and I know he meant it in the opposite way, but I don't give a shit. Dude, I've knocked on thousands of doors that I'm already prepared. A lot of people, once they become successful, they have to start in the kid. Now I need to learn how to handle people, the haters. For me, I don't give a shit, dude. I've knocked on thousands of doors. People have told me no so many times that I've pushed through that I can give two shits less what some idiot thinks on YouTube or Facebook that writes a freaking comment that isn't even gonna be in my circle. Okay? Start building your network, your pipeline. This is another thing you're in control of. Who do you allow into your space, into your connection? Who do you allow today into your space? Who is it? Who do you allow? For me, it's a select number of people, including my audience, that are allowed to be in my circle. I don't let negative people in my circle. I don't let people with a shitty ass mentality be a part of my circle. I don't. That's not who I want to surround myself around. That's not who I want to ever become. So why would I let myself in that circle? Okay? So the time you wake up, what you're also able to control is whether or not you eat healthy in the morning. Oh, Paul, I eat healthy. I don't even have... Dude, those people who actually think that eating dirty or eating like shit in the morning, or if you don't have an appetite, you don't eat in the morning, but you don't at least grab an apple or something that's going to fuel your body, doesn't work. You haven't tried it long enough. I assure you, either that or you're extremely toxic inside you. I know the most successful people, when I say success, again, not the quick fix shitheads that go out there, knock on doors, and go back and drink and party their life away. That I can give two shits less. I don't compare anybody or myself to that. I'm talking about true professional sales athletes, okay? You're a true sales professional athlete. What they do is they fuel their body. They really do fuel their body every single day. Now that's something I've been very good at for a really long period of time, is fueling my body with healthy foods. Now, why am I not in the best tip-top shape of my life? It's because I'm not doing what I used to be doing, which, by the way, this guy's in control of, and it's hitting up the gym enough, getting that healthy exercise in. That's the one link that has been missing in my life with my business, and because I've been so busy, right? I'm bashing myself, where busy is just a 4-letter word, right? I've been so busy that I've slacked at that. That's my fault. I take full ownership. Okay, I take 100% ownership of that, and now I've actually been changing that around, and I've been feeling great. So the first thing, what time do you wake up? Also, what you put in your body. The third thing I'm going to talk about is whether or not you do a exercise routine in the morning. I've made it now every single day my 100% thing that I have to do. And I personally love to dance. So I'll be dancing in studio, just getting that heart rate up and slowly getting stronger and stronger, physically, because where I used to be is nowhere near where I am today. I used to be in a lot more tip-top shape. So I used to be able to dance No Word of a Lie for like 13, 14 hours, dance to hip hop and not have to worry about huffing and puffing or feeling like crap or my muscles. And when I actually make, dance moves, I felt a lot more smooth and subtle with it. So I'm getting myself back into it. And how do I actually get myself into a better state? Well, I do what I can control. And that's another thing is my mindset. It's knowing that I'm not going to get myself from 0 to 1,000 back overnight. But if I do the right things along the way, I'm going to get myself to that eventual goal. And I'll tell you, it comes quick. It really does. It actually comes really quick. Okay, that sounds a little weird. That's the little really relief. Wow, what's going on here? This is live and unedited, as you guys see. But that's another thing that you obviously can control. Whoa, I'm just setting myself up. Please comment. You have to comment. This is how I know you really watched all the way. If all that made a lot of sense and I literally set myself up for failure with that one, boom, bash that comments here on YouTube, okay? So what's another thing you can control? Well, if you're door knocking, one major thing you can control, and this is the best, the highest up level of a pro, which is like the good sides of door knocking, how many doors you knock on, how many people you talk to. You are in control of also who you talk to. How many doors you knock on, how many doors you talk to, how many people you talk to, and who you get to talk to, right? Think about this. I knock on a door and it's somebody who's being rude to me. Now, I have the ability to continue talking with this person or say, you know what? You seem a little out of it. Have a great day. See you later. Okay? I have the ability to do that. Now, I'm not saying that's not my advice. This video isn't about advice on the doors. I'm not saying go and do that because I personally don't. I'll actually work a customer, okay? I understand they think I'm just a typical door-to-door salesperson, but I'll actually work them just like in a fight, right? If I get hit first, it's like I'm not going to say, oh my God, I can't beat this guy. No, I got hit. What am I going to do? I'm going to take it, suck it up like a man, and work my way back in to finally coming to the end goal of what I want to accomplish. All right. So who I talk to, how many people I talk to. With retail, those of you who are doing retail sales, which means you're at a business and you're waiting for people to come in to your line of work, to your space. The downside about that is you are limited to the number of people that walk in. Now, you can put yourself in control if you pick up that phone while people aren't there and start dialing out to get people in. But cold calling, man, it's so vital, so important of a skill set to learn. And once you do, you become such a stronger and smarter people. Well, what's another thing you have? You have the ability to control what type of marketing material you have. Seriously, if you don't have the marketing material at the door, it's not like it's something that's needed in order to close sales, but start building your actual pipeline. Building your marketing material. It may not put you in control today, but how long does it take you to make marketing material? And if you don't know how to create and make marketing material, head over to Fiverr. You can go to so many different places online where you can actually hire people for really cheap and get that made. And as a matter of fact, my cousin based out of California, he actually has Infinity Gurus. Okay, you can go to infinitygurus.com and you can find his Ray at, I believe it's Ray at infinitygurus.com. But you'll see, you can actually hit the support there. Talk to him, tell him you watched the show and say, hey, I watched Paul's show and he said about getting you marketing material. He does a lot of marketing material in the security business, in the solar business, in pest control. I've referred him a ton of business in that space. Creating websites, landing pages, all that, you name it, he's able to offer it. So it's awesome. You can get that done and you can get that done, inexpensive. So that's another thing you're able to control. When you look at your mood, where are you at? Where do you want to be? Oh, but Paul, see, again, I always stay with this, oh, but Paul, it's excuses. You don't understand my wife, or you don't understand my life. You don't understand mine. I assure you, we all have the different problems and we all handle them differently. What do you have to do personally? What do you have to do to put yourself in a better mood? What can you do? I know that every single day I wake up, I have the responsibility and the ability to control. No matter what outside factors happen in my life, We recently, within the last 24 hours, lost a family member. And due to cancer, the dreaded, the C word, unfortunately, we lost that. And I'm supposed to be in a certain place at a certain time, and I don't let that get to me. God rest her soul, but I still have to continue to move forward. I have to continue to take that energy of what she wants me to accomplish and be, and bring the word out. I feel her presence. We have to, it's not about just sobbing and mourning about, the small, I shouldn't say small things in life, but about your daily, like, here's a big one. My wife, every day, let's just say, not mine, I'm saying people tell me this, but my wife's been super awesome. She gives me my time. She takes the kids out. We get together on the weekends. We get together, at night times. We all spend quality family time, even though I get thousands of emails a day, and you guys see I respond sometimes same day, next day, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. But, you have to, if your spouse is, beating down your neck and it puts you in a bad mood, you have control. I'm telling you, you have control over absorbing it, releasing it, and moving forward and switching that state. I assure you, every single person, and I know this is a touchy subject for people, and I know a lot of people, as a matter of fact, the mass majority of salespeople, they carry their baggage and bring it to the doors. They carry their baggage and they bring it to the phones. I assure you, if you start eliminating, and believe it or not, there are people who tell me shit about their spouses that I'm like, if that was mine, dude, she'd be out the effing door. I assure you, she'd be gone. I get to choose who my spouse is. I really do. I get to choose if I want to be with that person or not. And I'm not saying go and let go of that person just because they once every now and then. Sometimes it might be you. You might be the person, the problem, the cause. Where's your goals? Do they align? Does your spouse support what you do? Are you guys in alignment? Because if you're not, and you're still 100% certain that you want to go out there and convert and change the world into your belief, you want to go out there and sell as many systems, as many solars, whatever it is that you want to sell, but then she's not aligned with you, and because you switch your ways and you go out to become like that you become a miserable person. Well, the reality is, folks, it's just not going to work out. I know it's a touchy subject. People will fight that. Some people will agree with it. Do what you want. I'm just telling you how I am. And I'm telling you how the most successful people from hawking and studying them align with me on that. I personally believe that is 100% something you absolutely have to do. So that's another thing you can control. Really remember, the most important one that you control is how many people you talk to. Pick up the phone, get on a call, and get that deal closed. There are so many things you can do today that are outside of literally the norm, and that if you get your ass up early and you talk to more people throughout the day, I'm talking, on your way to work, on your way to driving to turf, pick up, start dialing people. Obviously, I'm not telling you to freaking telemarket and give you guys ideas of like that do not call list that you're supposed to scrub and all that. Make sure you're doing things right, so you absolutely love what you're doing and you're doing it right. You have the proper permits. Be in compliance with what it is you're selling and where you're selling, so that all you have to do is just up the game, man. You have to up the game inside your brain. You also have the ability to control who you sell with. I choose to go out always with the top salespeople, or the people whose mindset is, I want to go out there and dominate and actually, sell today. I want to make as many phone calls as I can. And then we come back and we schedule an appointment to say, how many people did you call? How many people did you close? How many people, what was your engagement like? And we start brainstorming. You get to choose who you get to surround yourself around. You see, all these things that I teach, they're all in my masterdd.com program. Yes, I'm plugging it away because this is exactly why I do this. I want to sell more and more of my masterdd.com program. Who is it for? What does it do? You get to log into my masterdd.com program once you actually check out. There's checkouts on that page. And I put tons of videos of content taking a salesperson from the start, not knowing how to knock on a door, so a beginner, all the way to an advanced person who's been knocking, getting rejected. I talk about rejections, how to handle them, what type of rejections you get, and literally everything you need to know about the close, opening pitch. If you're knocking on a door or you're picking up a phone and calling somebody, it's very similar, okay? It's designed to expedite your freaking fast track you from going to, from barely selling anything to ultimately being a sales closing machine. And it's up to you at the end of the day if you are going to be the top salesperson. It may sound crazy, but it's the reality. The naked reality is this. If you grab my masterdd.com program and you don't do anything with it, it's not going to do anything. You're going to stay the same. But if you're going to get it and you're going to go into it and you're going to watch it over and over again, you're going to hawk the living shit out of it, and you're going to really do everything you can do to study it and understand it and ask questions and join, which, by the way, right now, depending on when you watch this, if on the page you see my private Facebook group and along the middle where you see the, anyways, because it could change based on different time, but we're even including right now a limited time, you will be able to get in on the private Facebook group members area. So you'll be able to communicate with us all and we'll be able to talk in there. And for you business owners, currently, I would highly recommend scooping it up because you currently have the ability to show it to your sales reps. We're going to be changing that. We're going to start setting up corporate accounts and it's going to break down per user basis. So get in while you're grandfathered into that. masterdd.com. I want to thank as well my sponsor, Alarm Guard, one of my current sponsors, working on a couple others, finalizing it, but one of my sponsors for obviously helping sponsor the show for a complete year they committed to. You guys are going to see more of the banner ads and so much more. If you are looking to sell alarms in Canada, or you're looking to open up your own alarm company, they are ADT's #1 master dealer, and they're currently looking for more dealers and more sales reps. Thank you so much for being a sponsor of the show. Hey, I love you all with passion. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure that notification button mark is check marked so every time I send and upload a video, you will get it. Love you all. Don't forget to live with passion, live with excitement, and wake up every day being in control of what you can control, okay? And focus on that. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.